Yasaba, yeah, 20 minutes. I'm saying Diamond tried and I see peace on yet made come on. It's another week. We are here to serve you. Na memfa sa kwanya we so na what you atwa no me nua kwaku bo am se yedi nkomo Mpensenpensemu brand so no na no kopa kakra mesre se ahwefo ene wona 18 so de ebeche yekoyanim no yebebo ye homoden asesa kasa no ebi emfa ye kasa fidie so bi mti yedamo asepi there I have a pledge. Eti me Yakubu Chipsa, me Oma Hene Kwabna Sante, me Alexi Boam, me Eye Rapti, me Yakubu Chipsa, me Alice Kupi, me Goso Oma Hene Papebi, me Yamfo Techre, Oma Hene so in Totroso, me Eye ahafuni meshebo se ne esefata ye enmunyam shema ahafo eno ana meye na mede aboa ahafo kanko enti erade boami under the able leadership of George Boache, half original minister, supported by the lieutenants, a potential president, flag bearer Eric Opoku, and a wisdom port Collins Dauda, Sansona, a Nimyam for Bobi, deputy minister, sports, and a Fiera, a Bano, Nimyam for Almighty Frida Prempe, and a Dr. Benjamin, and a Wana Ekahuna Ofaya Broni, Venture Capital, Era Gamma, Bichim United, CEO, and Wana Ekahuna, a Triswa Hima Papebi. Educhu mwamu samu nyina monhwese afo yeni so ade hunu ne betime adi mu na ewie peyo yamfo hene ye president intimi new film no vice a brew or say coffee. Now to the Ghana pledge. We promise to be patriotic, to be loving, to be truthful, and to be honest in whatever we do. So help us, God. Be a proud Ghanaian is very important. Continue to be a proud Ghanaian. Na fa no kredi, na fa adwumaden, etuwache any odo, eye wadwuma esom oman. These are the qualities that we all have to exhibit. In fact, to the extreme. Say the be Ghana, yenso ebe boa ma afa ne ntoma pa no, etimi efra. Brighten the corner baby a obiano with these values is very, very important. Maybe entimi nko. And to my team, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, winning the Aboboya Cup. Congratulations to the team and management. Moya dear. And Ramo Amoto Jum Medina Sinina. Unina Damaso Kwansum Kosokra, the teaming supporters, the chief executive, the chairman, whatever, board, everybody. Yenina. Your contributions, your prayers, and the kotoko abedu baby yetimi edu eni. We know say emre da enim no enema bebre papa eda ho a etwen ye nti we are proud, fabulous fans, and we take Ghana to the next level in terms of continental football. Nti mun share so. Yaba back to studio. To enkom on so how me say my main country, my region, also say, I just picked information that the Greek minister, Honorable Kutu say, Edu me region, no. Nti akuafo amoho nyina no, ko sambia obia no, monhwe na omusa na mo welcome no na monhwe say domafo odua poultry nkomo of Kenya say imfudie no, you know, techiman any eye nkrangza your watermelon, your bayre, no. All those conversations, any poetry, no, should come up. Na more engaging, na Ghana, intimi and Konkai. Don't forget food basket, region or realm, or go so as we speak. Inti body home commodity, you know, body akese if we go so, mankaya kese if we go so, contumely fresh if we go so. We are forever proud of ourselves. Nimja for Sylvester Tete, Okobotiano English, among from no Emraship, New Gnoma Adishia, on the ticket of the MPP at Rasi. Mr. Peter Kwachaka, Oko a Memphis Central, on also the Gnoma Adishia, on one of our Quaba. Debiada, who are Nafi. Sylvester ni Aquini. And I'm happy to say. Mensin Cratch for DC ni MC for ne ona carrying the they need to start working the interest of Ghana in the nematis or moka say die be the war honum no ombeba be bubu fegu na what problem because sesana montu pay the first point of call is the representative there, that's the member of parliament. Just prepare yourself for the task. Now our man is also enema be better chill. Before I record those demolitions, you know, Aquino come how far with it?
Omahini, medawase na menchia ahwefo ne etiefo nyina anopai na asida kese pa na medema. Sanse we are more than ambassador for Botiano English Ampofo. Na to be honest, me say enche ye crusader ya peja efa akwan ahodo ho wo. Me peso so ho. Yira amwakwata nyame nhira no wato na mompa aba ho na oba ho no team on the buy na esewani ense wo ka kire eno achi mini no ne chief director ne urban roads director ya meetings ahodo miensa na omo assess the entire road structure ewo mpeswa so ho omahene uko municipality wa ye 1700 kilometers of roads make it up the way no we share these 1,700 kilometers now, only 2% and more trouble.
2%?
2% and more trouble. In fact, terrible. Now, sa 2%, no 1% idea ye ba ban mu ya no mu ye. Ya share contractor who do idea ma wo ho, contractors are more abandon the juma no or more site. Minister describing as a critical intervention for Botiano English Ampofo. A critical intervention. The assessment ni nyina ene ya piki a total of about 50 kilometers ebema access. Ewo critical roads minister describe ewo the report mo. Baby edui they are packaging it in phases for various contractors to come. Ni nyina kwa yisi kasem by empa ibone say contractors and a whole road, the nature of the road, sabi, and your contractor be an obitimi aye. Sabi, would the contractor be kowa obitimi di ho 5 years on to me ye kwino. Ntiene a contractors are omunsem edru experience no e wosro. Na ministers wa say, baby a yenya nye akwan ende no, yenye drains na en control flooding na e wo. Uhwe anwia Ceuta ebegu main road no mo. The source no fi akwan enye nti insuo to ayi monchimonka ahodo so e washi anwia nyina abegu main road no. The last time I saw anwia wo yesa about 97 trips of 20 cubic, yes, 97 ahuna begu kwan no mo no yesa ye 97 trips of 20 cubic truck size. Chinese trucks we yesa baku 97. Omahene nsuo to ene enti nkrofo kan say sa bebiata la ho no ye drains na de ade a omahene is not only the drains. The last time I ba ho 7-meter wide drainer wo ye wo they are doing it, but sa we sa drain no wie na sa nwia 97 trips e bi gumu a me hu drain na betumi sustain no drains na ye wo ho ene no enye nsuo na fam e ya nwia na etimu na be yesa. So we have to go to the source. Now, you rectify akwan enye no. Na baby bebre wo ho a ye identification say assembly no be taking responsibility. Na ye planting green e wo ho to hold erosion na eba no. You identify about 7 different spots e wo constituency ho. We need to start that work immediately. Now, for so people kese na wo ho na Ampofo atu ase nyina no. And no there it goes beyond the assembly. So we want EPA, we want the hydro department and even national security to look at this as a national concern. Na yen to me injury baby, the yen greeny a honor ne protective vegetation no enye so ma hene me hu drain bia ye beye wo ho a ebetumi save situation no.
But the citizens now omukọ out of their way ebinim kura permit ebinim kura permit ebinim gusu say ye permit out of their way are they now faced with the reality say
in fact the last time we call visitation your friend baby American farm na okuhu ye tracy flooding issue ekwa kopem obi fie nipa ne say in fact ohwe baby a development no time ono ba ho no na dan bia nsi ho so there was no plan for the area and now development aba ho ya demarcate akwa kusi
ono ne die no it's a draining
na mo just say ono ahun say there's nowhere else here difa if you resident wo ho be free obi bia mo nyina ba no there's nothing we can do. It has to give way. I was say most of the structures are but I think say you started BB coming Saturday me sending notice me assembly for no be court to sensitize the people the affected areas no me say a dime be war babadogo ya kan wasema last 2 years the flooding kese pa ba ene o ma hene insu nankasa wabu story building egu nankasa ebu no I'm telling you, ukwa ebuno. It tells the residents in and around say, and yes, aban wapayosa aban per se, you clear way no. But the strength of Insio, no matter what you do, ebuno. So we will embark on sensitization, say, educating Crawford, no more the reality of the situation. It is not say me MP. Now, yes, ebanes are nipa bedi yaw.
Yeah.
Say abatwo. But of course, nipa omunko ahunyanya mu ene in the constituency. The few people who go through that distress, that is true. And can have means to mitigate some of those impacts. Most of the people, the certain, adanya kesia wo ho nyina obe komo no do na ni permit. Look,
how many permit to build?
They don't have permit. Look, who call the whole stretch of area, nipa ba kukura ni wo permit. Oto asase onya indenture no was started the most of the land war contention anyhow is a problem wo Ghana ha obia sidi dawie because in crime asase wo to ya na wo se wo si am sana wo dey secure as a dino so people build without permit in the bar the assembly becomes handicap in the assemblies no obekomu no all the time what they do is to regularize it and nipa no akodu ho no kra na obia si abronsen si ho one said the part of the building and yeah that no me feature tuba we went around to trace flooding issues ebekwa koka penny for power mu di we war amanyo same war constituency obi die half of the building has to give ebeko and I'm catching where I see today once we are amanyo same you can sit here you can be an MC you can be this but this is the reality on the ground I feel no be afraid I say well look at the resident ewo hanyina because baby ansioto e was say fa ne be obi esi ni fence wall aje ne dan ho enti ansio no nya baby mfa enti e ba ne be pem na area ho nyina na flood so we need to do this and I'm happy say RCC are sending reminder to all the MMDCs because the president directive said they should go ahead and do it yes it comes with a political cost but the minister say we are NDC ni now you want to capitalize on this situation say the insensitivity of the abino because look say power now they pay now we pray say ubegu abino mass because we are doing what is right now we just have power no the stark reality would and I'm catching Grofo say flooding ba now say NDC ne work power now flood ba the NDC by name cannot stop the flooding until we do what is right. It's the same way say MPP ne wa abino some of these structures had been there long before ebia NDC ni MPP kra but sabanesa yenyi amanyo semnu ntunchen na yenye community engagement and sensitization na nipa no ntia ase say enye so bitiri mo den say bebia wo ne wo yene ne wo mada na ya sorry preoccupy oh it doesn't work like that
okay
enti omahini udie oni Dominic mekoso Adam ase because the effort to support the plight of the people of Botiano English Amanfo omahini Amanfo cast ofia omuntumi look the last week Wednesday so ni to na me call visitation akwanya finfin baby last any minister call 1 month later ye fa ho no ni pesimu eyira o man nsa so a wo hu no me videos no wa adanse man ni pesimu a wo hu no Now, fortunately, landlord association chairman no or friend na say beba. Me ba no, me regional director of urban roads apparently happens to be a sister. Bia we who for a very long time. We do anam say be our sister. The kind of work I hear work, sir, ejuma. Ni person more man so you can't see the person.
I see.
Terrible.
Former DC, at the same.
What for me?
What for me?
Abrabolu na edin.
You know, DC, you know. Now what protocol drinks are unya or how they serve them.
Protocol drinks.
Now so what drinks assembly ma.
Oh, assembly I manji bida.
Wow do.
Yeah, sikato.
But the process is that it should be allocated something.
I think so because I say me call first no.
It is there or you think?
My probu because me.
But director, you know. No, I'm saying. I'm saying colleagues, you know, I'm saying process or
entertainment.
Me gidi entertainment. I'm saying because me kai say me ma you know me director. Ba say or ma me drink. Inti I ask say me the other drinking me the other. No so them or ma me drinks. I'm so I mean nonsense inti I don't need it.
But say you won't in here several.
I think so. Now some antiasi. Now I was fresh.
Now antiasi. That Ghana you know be
yes.
That is strange.
Yes. Inti manji bida and the on record. Ewo
Do you see yen twema na?
Me to me ka say yen twem. It sounds a position no oh ha amanfo bebre ba ho. Na me mom what I believe say say what you might say nipa de ba they go and buy ni akoto e de amana eye since say e be constant say every month so nya hoho we nya hoho na e de ade na e ma ho no to me it's waste of money.
So we should find a way out of it.
Oh yes, say na make sure say you purchasing officers ho and to see nya hoho na e be nya hoho a ye betumi aye
one ba impromptu as I say tight you tuama sofo part of it na say be assure them neoma ho na hoho bi ba impromptu say official o ya kaka dia kana no
eno e wo ho wo ebia villages no untumi enya just in time supply.
Yeah.
On say this time companies move towards just in time supply. Won twa de na fancy ho. Unhia hwa okonya no akoto. Enti say ade a ekrom say this time delivery. Or at least we who say nipa na ba within 1 hour. And within 1 hour no obetumi ama ya supply. Or I might think something like that will do. Now certain areas where ebia enye applicable. It only can stock a little bit. And enye to me no enye to me as a DC. Buy in the stock.
Yeah. Then the must supply.
A stock no ho say a war assembly ho. I nim say stock no say wo ho. And occasion ba you just bring it out. Na ya logo na you so
more budget those allocations are there entertainment blah 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 you know.
I don't think
assembly
so. Assembly you know is there.
See, the brain behind it. They say first, you know, the DC is almost like
the
chief and everything in that area. Not from district secretary.
Mensin Cratch.
I am for Bao opinion leaders. Everybody visits you. Your custom, your tradition. So it is not an allocation for your office, even your home. It is there. We share one appointment, no more conditions of service. But the truth is that most of the assemblies are distressed. They don't have the money. That is the truth. Ube komuno assembly no kra dika this year jane. Womo IGF ebe ba no ne kada omuso. Enti DC bia hwe se e kada yeso yenye sika ntua ye hoka. Na
dobe timi no. No fresh burger.
Yes. Those are the challenges. But the conditions of service. Every month I was almost talking ni fie, not only the office.
You need to address.
No, I know mom DM say yeah by convention.
It's part of their conditions.
There be conditions of service.
They've and assembly be also on the bylaws. Assembly be based on their strength.
But the generality is that assembly is not convention. As I say, this
be a convention. Them enka ayi ho.
Omoji is part of protocol. Omoji ahowo.
Enka condition of service.
No, enka condition of service.
Enka no can say condition of service. Now I'm saying no. There's nothing like that in the condition of service. Condition of Miami will be. Yes, but by convention no. I say
salary structure comes with entertainment allowance and the rest.
No. There's nothing like that.
There be.
DC bibia.
The assembly structure also budget in the sir.
Assembly budget, I think there's a room for contingency.
Good.
Contingency, yes. Name say DC. O country of service amount. No, it's not.
The German South for until I made this uncle. Almost say 6,000 for water and
for 1 month.
Any drinks
For 1 month. No. That is. No, outrageous. Idea any can say 6,000 for drinks. Huh? Oh, na assembly a common fan and say yahin. Na ko 6,000. O dia kotonsa.
You know the koto. Say dey edge wa I know your problem.
Problem. Miss Amen.
Now to ba mo twem. They say dem mbaka say nye bia no. You have to assure us.
There's nothing say this amount of money the protocol.
And I'm saying
I never saw
and
that.
I'm saying that mobile because the dean of the DCs MMDs it is there from time memorial. All DCs
I never saw man who that any condition of service.
I mean case
and man who say
conditions.
You know prove them say a war bylaws and
DC Pembia and so that's your DC. Please help us with this information. It's important.
Yes.
Now, why do you say that only say German South in the Okasa will say DC akoto enyo ne koto e there by assembly na ento e mu no omakoto black label osusu say ne board nti e dey na say competition.
And I say me from my own practical experience.
Don't talk from your say this is somebody's explanation here or no.
Say black label.
Enya ho kasa no passe. O my German South mean tumpon. This year got black label. It just say on community.
To me mom dey na black label no o to dey hiding. O to dey hiding. I mean who e bia na me.
Na me ba ofie na ba me say aya na wo no insan wo to ye. Wo no say do to ye.
Yes. Na what am myself on sada. Nya fanta ni coke na this you ho.
Any kokori beat.
Uba duale na this you ho. I no so of my personality. Yes, I was very careful with the state funds no.
Yeah.
Because now your district.
No, the conversation is just because it's like maybe there are a lot of loopholes being nyoma bebree wo oman ne hihye especially when you hear sika e bitimi dia ye enoma ehuhia. I'm just asking because if we discuss these things, say the be ma obi nkwai say the ono ne pen na o sheda na o yes nyoma what I say go
yeah
DC di no kasa say o ho nanano mu adaroma o ba besrawo nanano mu ba o besrawo eno ye ho hihye o a o man hini beba o party ni beba NDC for e conserve o potemo o meba o man ni mu for e beba say ni say inti ensuo kura no sebe
me what I know is say be the assembly meetings no you prepare a memo na my budget say aduane assemblyman bidi na nana mebeba and say that is for an occasion. There's something wrong with that.
Why should we take money for that thing?
Oh no, assembly meeting. They say
why we are sacrificing for Ghana?
No, assembly meeting there you can't use your money. Assembly say omo buy omo allowances, omo meals. The assembly has to take care.
We were so the way who because now we are marine engineer. Of course we are marine engineer. Oh,
me mom there ma sanya money there ma dwuna nkoso.
I know even still because you're not comfortable with a lot of things.
A lot of things say obi assembly sika na instead say obi hia nsuo. Next calculation. It's your rules near the end. Now let's spend that amount of money for entertainment.
It's not 60 million.
I was not like that.
It's not 60 million. It's 6,000.
6,000 is too much, my brother. Too much.
But sorry, Abujemewa. Now to black label. Say.
When I walk out there no way.
Then
you say Casapreco. You can do that.
That's why I'm saying very good. You are giving up.
Now Uncle Top Black Label, so be Sawa Kakra. What the assembly is Top Black. I don't support that.
Okay.
I'm not for because I'm mean.
Yes. No, you have to. No, you speak to the reality.
Yes.
Even in Casapreco, you are helping the system.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes, into Casapreco, you're okay. Something. Yes, Alomo. Snap. Aromatic snap.
Oh, I don't pay. If you have a constituency.
Near my.
What's the when was the last time you DC any engagement?
DC, I'm say
partners in development for the constituency. Muntensia.
Yeah,
so I don't know a thesis side. Opposing side Montane, the incumbents. What's the problem?
Well, but me hold ye me
no, some you know more abaimu.
No, but me war the municipality two constituencies. And for me Gas South municipality. Me ho Botiano English amount any Obom Domiabra held by Sophia Kwaku. NDC member of parliament.
Okay. Babu Shiakama.
Yes, we meet, we talk. I mean, from time I confirmation of MMDCs, me on many occasions on a DC interaction. Well, you see, the funny thing about the politics, and they say Nyasa Adjei say we were how we were. It doesn't help the development. Me, a Juma also we as an MP, and as a job the DC or the MC has to do to help and push development. Amount for pushing acquiring the idea no MP want to mean sorry pe enkoye bibi adwuma bia obedi bia fa assembly ho so person we see school adan assembly na say your contract ma bibia and say woni nipa no nya
that's what we say
development.
That's what we say how is it possible?
But ono why DC pen
or a former DC yeah
and na wabeye MP so watimi serving the two roles na e wo ho no nti minim say he knows his way around the assembly. Sometimes obi so ho a attempt say woni ni be fine no kwaro. Sometimes the political hit on it and na MP no say ebi obi a contest sitting MP no from the other side
we contesting
so sometimes a bidi say way no and
when we quite confirm because even I understand that
yes so
I understand that even you be support no on can jam to hold him the mega I understand he organized his people.
No, but he understands the local government because say why are they
mean so we
oh
why are they power
what you just say now say
they won't make us so me try me tell more come
yeah go so now see motor what delay also
I be delay papa
okay
just say
who so mo ye adwuma also
omo ye bridge na ho no
do you timing na say o hwe dey na pace na dey na agitagra
some block one side.
Okay.
Into traffic no while bar, if you divert him off the other side. No.
Okay.
And sana
what you mean?
And I spent over 1 hour. And sana maybe started Jen Nankasa. And more or less I spent about I started at 6 o'clock because of 6 o'clock. And I'm due 8:15. Yes, it's about 2 hours 15 minutes.
I quite about 30 minutes.
Yes. Or so. Now I was thinking, say maybe say in car. Enyumre anadwo so kwa brochire anadwo because road here usable and you know anadwo na edom yesa you know day no na yabie I don't know how engineer works the beko ba kwa brochire was maintenance na adini na wo ye na anadwo when they had 20 and some amfo nim anke be use alternative routes.
Okay, so that's your flag bearer to be now, and our president, if he God willing he wins in waiting, Anna Akasano. Former President John Dramani Mahama wants the new Patriotic Party administration to show more commitment towards promoting free speech and ensuring the protection of journalists. I quote, "We believe that the ability of citizens to express themselves freely is a right, not a privilege. This administration must learn to tolerate criticisms and enhance free speech while protecting journalists from harm." Ono flag bearer ya adwin.
Oh, papa, na me chia me conscience for every man chia. I had the above more. Me chia me deputy regional secretary, Charles Fojo. Na me regional chairman na natuku. Na the working pepe. Se nipa na okasa na owura Mahama. Why president pay? Ena nti okasa from experience. Na where the obvious. So mada na all yanke make say service we dwane num ti say dey binim dwa omanum a ene ayere omosu we dey waba pen until we can compare his time we are compare at this time o hwe a report by ya move 30 places down ya were 30th in the world you see ecosystem just say asay kra free freedom of speech ni ho journalists ya tata kwabra kra bi say wo suma say tata unya abegina kasa uwi afia na ma phone so aka kire malafo hwe yie wa hwe ya ade beto na ji mo kasa mo ye kakra camera man nyina ehunhun o ye this time mo ehu na me ade ntra me ka sei omo ye hwe nanado any MPP omo history emra Mahama wo ho hwe ayi amanfo nsema ne ka fa ho utie Captain Smart na yibia oya to ha o se hye da kan say Mahama auto hotel ni ade wo Dubai in some year can ho this man never uttered anything hwe sa ayi man ye ochocho ensemi Manase in some ocho no ho according to the man anka so Mahama he share na no aka hey my good friend just say he understands the system and so some man he can find nyina na fa na enye no kore onya ho abotre o ma sa system say enweke because press na mbetumi ayi nsam de apie even though sometimes the one can be ho enye na so ye stifle o mo so a nieba body be koso a enso ye nti Mahama tie sa de yase mo gya won ema omo eye de omo pe even though sometimes na ke there otumi intervene na obeyiri ho ano ontena wa after so many years ansana binima betan so asama ye kan kura na enye no kure na ya maye sika but he never did that because not thinking the future of the country. Fast forward ya back this time ya hwe President Nanado o metena so kura no hwe enema esi won party ni mu eye polafoko kwabran Japan unya akokan ho asempe na o ka obeba na yebubu ka abobbo hwehwe ne ade it happened a lot na efide bia abato no ni breso na ema na yesa Daniel Makoso afoko ni nua oni afiase the good so
the president is being specific with the media journalists
with the media and say me kaba menua je media no say no omuntimi kasa na ono no time de kasa it because of something awa say wo twi ahoma wo so say emma na de kuram enti journalists omamu no omuntimi kasa asofofo ntimi kasa ne ade nyina esan say obi ni nan atia mbodua so
obi atia so anado na buy na atia so wodi agrom be hawo for example sama men onua before obeba so ama for kra won yes am hwe pay ye na no hu ye ntie not one destroy factory one village one dime $1 million one constituency and na to yaso and ama for anhwe sa won na de ma nyina na ye to abama no am pass obai Manase no ye de wo Mahama time no and no ye oye na djuma
so dwane onwane anko South Africa no sa bai odwane na mu aye hu ama no dia simple no kai hwe ayi anas and announce na oti ase
oye djuma
anas ye djuma se ni nua na ye kunu no amesuare ye kunu no abohu enti se man ye wo na se journalist ye tumi kun sa nothing comes out investigation enti dia akosimpo anke ya dia the nation fan serious because that journalist na betumi akasem ama man na ye na say no obi wu ye nkan hwe nti ama nas akọ underground tumi nkasa because ya wono minia hwe ayi ye ba kaka so more or less a journalist because now o preach this fix the country ye kuno
what is this?
What is this, right? Who be around can with you? I saw American.
Did you read the report?
Kaka report.
Did you read the report?
Hey,
honorable member.
The American say. The American say surprisingly. Well, report the Bani anti member now report the why they can't go.
Oh, the report by Yejuma.
The bar.
Didn't mean throw away a report.
The bar report for Florida. Oh, the other not your name.
Mba mo the report for Florida.
Ye ba o de me yan frank ro.
Mba mo the report for Florida.
Ye ba
on Jimo report ni.
Whose report is that? Does he even understand
what kaka about? What I'm saying, oh minua, I am man
denigrating into the eyes of the people. Oh, you're a member of parliament. What's the report on Yahweh?
Don't denigrate somebody.
What TV so member of parliament?
Quiet,
official report?
My brother,
you know how parliament works?
My brother, quiet.
I'm disappointed in you.
Quiet.
You are throwing dust into the eyes of the people.
Honorable Sylvester.
But that's unfortunate. After throwing dust into the eyes of the people.
My friend.
We have asked him.
You just denigrate somebody.
I'm not denigrating you. You are insulting the intelligence of good people of this country.
Then let them judge.
Honorable Tete.
Let the people judge.
Honorable Kwachaka, Wadaruma. The emphasis also is real because you're a member of parliament. Oko parliament a obeti magina so aka say krata na e ba bonten Mr. Speaker. Many omo nya adwene. Me pese e betu agina tu kokro am yakọhwe. But if you conclude that
my brother, the main power had say, oh kasa, they want to make you like you're useless.
Nobody will be will allow
you.
Nobody will allow you on this platform to feel like that.
Allow the person to make his state. Who we are?
You can't.
No, Akanyansa no. Akanyansa seven. Yeah, the same school you go. As one, but now you project yourself as you are superhuman. My friend, let me speak. Me say kaka, yakuno, more or less, or a journalist. Whatever be the case,
an advocate for some
something into or just a journalist. That's the point I'm making. Why the coincidence say on one all campaign for fix the country? No, he was killed. I'm up for a demonstration. People were gunned down. What has come out of that? I just say people are scared to even come out. A whom to demonstrate. That's the point I'm making. Doesn't it make sound correct? So obey demonstration. On the yakuno na microphone so almost what TSC ekrom more or less they almost a journalist almost express themselves almost ya tutu egum and so nothing happened. So why is it by accident say you free 30 you drop 30 places? Is it by accident? No, these are small things among for share. Yeah surprising yeah nchi obia yeah the demonstration ban ya tutu egum yeah assembly report will come. Report. That's what I'm saying. It's a report here. Let's just forget about report. I also West Wagon.
I heard the message say we have lived on reports mostly to build countries.
Reports.
Yeah, and we. Wadaruma. So we don't quite. Ojuma now you know as a marine engineer.
It's a policy here, yo. Marine engineer. You know, we said
Wadaruma.
I was West Wagon. There's a report.
No, not kaka motobi.
No, me why?
Na said dressing, a part of omo dress.
I hear to abano. Now, maintain peace. What share balaclava said, kaka motobi. No, him so. You can't know what you know him.
Ye gombra. Ye ba.
Show you know, show you.
Ye gombra. Yes, Abba. Tete yenko komo so na fe.
O ma hene.
Oba one man we o.
Miraho.
No bebem.
Man we.
Anopai say. Me nua pani. Very humble by nature. Wo na eniam okeka wa ha won tumi fa so. But me say
I just agree with you. No, but you see,
me, baby, I will be free. Me, baby, I will do it. Me, man, of 2 examples in his party. Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa. Look at his days before Oba politics. Now propaganda, and send the OE. Who put the African who turning into when people are reforming, you are turning into that way. Look, reporter, you can want something. Or say, at one breath, on your report to me. So what happened to Kaka? He doesn't want to read it. But it's the same person citing a report by foreign institutions say you are dropping from 30 to 60. Into Nipano, Nijina Biapa OC or discussion. One breath you don't believe in report. Another breath you are citing a report. But Mamin can channel. Maybe he's not read the report. 3 or 4 things. Basis are a report every year. No. One more can't say yes. I want to read the report now, but no problem. What's your report in the into one kind? Actually, and say parameters are we used to in time past. No, assistant. So nobody should compare the 2021 to 2020 report. Now, one of the critical decisions of this report is economic reason. Journalists, there were over 600 media houses, radio stations in this country. I can tell you, formally, Busumiso, Yemao Akituya, our Mutia pay in 2% of the population. And our more can't say and say the biggest problem of our media landscape, it's that problem, economic. And the Nipani and Tianica, into your time microphone now, I dear Nico and so and no Bekwakoye. Capacity building, training, is lacking. We've had this conversation. Look, I have had platforms to discuss this as a vice chairman of the Communications Committee of Parliament. And a young Komwa was a DA. And now she'll be our call program and any party if a mobile phone or by interview. Who is that person? Accreditation or reporting my wine. Ethics in the hall. E kom di no wo fa aka ansa na okọ be bia okọ no. Ye ni krom ha. The national security installation. Wonim as a journalist, yen kohon ko twanfoni. Na watam wo camera. What run national security mo under false pretense now wo video. Can this be done in America? Can this be done in America where you were trained, where you were coming from? No. But because of politics, you sit here, you denigrate the whole system. Me who dream that here can media freedom in this country. Bail at that parliament for years. It took this government the right to information bill. Yeah, passing to enhance. Who can report now? It commends Ghana for reforms and legislation. But the biggest problem is the economic. So if he doesn't own a radio station, I'm sure in his enclave or NDC gurus who owns a radio station, you go and find out whether they pay them and whether the ethics of this profession will be sustained. Never. Never. Until better radio so the danger is that the institution we represent, Parliament as an institution, are serving as role model to young people and people learning. It casts a big slur on our reputation. Now, can be feel say Yabahi, former president, is calling for government to be tolerant. Look, nipa biya mahine. Who can you want some bonia? The institution, the reforms, any systems and they be protected journalists. So why? If it calls for government to be tolerant, governance, including Minewu, more opposition, more journalists, threatening boycotting media platforms. Your director of communication, he took on a media host and he insulted him. You think it's not part of the report we are seeing in this country? It is part of the report. If you care to know, it's part of the report.
We say you have an
it is part of the report. So for me, a collective, both opposition, government, and all, under his watch, the media abuses in this country. But if we should give free, fair space for the media, how do you do that? You do that by way of legislation. You do that by ensuring, say, NIPA freedom is enhanced. The excesses that we are talking about, go and check the whole world. America, you come a journalist in Babia. The report is there. But they have stiffer laws to protect the practice of journalism in this country. And not just that the society is sacrosanct or immune from people who can abuse people. Journalists be ukroma torture for fame, blackmail. For fame. If you had gone through that one day, journalists, they are not even supposed to be called journalists. Or before microphone, not reporting station. Yeah, the person does not become a journalist. We need to define. So practicing journalism, there are ethics that goes with it. Now extortion, blackmail that goes on in the media space. These are things that you can say it doesn't help the job.
Okay.
It doesn't help the job. So we, as legislatures, we should begin to probe further into this report. But you see a new report today, but you want to discuss a report, you're casting doubt on all of us, our integrity.
All right, also
also, Mama, free flow into Kasawa Kasano. He has made all his progress. Where are you? And you
interrupting. Thank you so much.